When I first realized I had burnout, I thought that just meant taking a break, but the issue ran much deeper. I wasn't missing vacation time, I was missing an entire sense of self. Now I'm on a journey to find it. This is Burnout Diaries. This week, we're experimenting with a cozy vlog style, so grab your favorite drinky drink, snuggle up with a blanket, and come along on a week in my life. These clips are from a few weeks ago, but I always love this repotting time, so I had to include it. Last year, my plants almost sizzled up in this room because it's full sun and it's not climate controlled. But this year, I am more prepared and I have different plants that prefer these conditions. I'm super excited to try and grow pumpkins, peppers, some strawberries, and some other produce. I definitely know there's gonna be some failure here, but I'll be excited if even one thing actually grows and produces. And of course, I had to make some custom markers for the plants. At first, I just stuck the seed packets on top to make sure I didn't mix up what was what, but now they have their own wooden stakes. Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, and I just posted my lemur video yesterday, which means I am finally free from the grasp of the lemur. To celebrate and to start getting into the coziness, I am gonna go to the farmer's market, but first, grabbed ourselves a little drinky drink. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna eat myself breakfast, and we've got some Etsy orders to mail, which is very exciting. I am still always excited to get Etsy orders and to mail them off. So we are sitting here, we are at the post office, we're gonna eat, we're gonna mail, and then we're gonna head to the farmer's market. Now this farmer's market is actually pretty small and has a lot of repeat vendors, so you'll see the same people come back week after week. One that I always love to see is this mushroom vendor. They always have such cool looking mushrooms that I have no idea what you do with. One of my favorite parts of going to the farmer's market is of course seeing all the doggos walking around. This weekend was also graduation weekend, so it was a very flower heavy day that day. This is the Black House, named after the founders of Blacksburg, Virginia, and I always saw it from the outside whenever I would go into town, but I never knew that you could go inside. So today when I saw the "We're Open" sign, I couldn't resist, and so I had to go in. And of course, the perks of not being in a city, I literally just put my plant on the stoop outside and walked around the house and came back out and it was still there. So All right, I am back home. I got myself a couple bagels, Asiago one. These are usually my favorite. And then this one is a maple onion one, which sounded very interesting. These are my absolute favorite from this shop. I've gotten the smaller version before and the bigger one. The bigger one is where it's at. A little plant update from when I planted them. The pumpkins. Ooh, they be thriving. These grow so quickly. It's been so fun to come out here every single morning and just see what has changed and if anybody has any new leaves or anything like that. And this one is literally as big as my hand. I don't know if they will actually grow pumpkins the way that I have them growing, but they have been a fun plant to grow, even if it's just big leaves. Over here, my parsley is looking beautiful. This one just started sprouting a few days ago. This one is getting teeny little sprouts. I have to be careful with the cat grass because Monkey goes hero for it. Like she truly transforms. It was in the front here, and then I had to move it back here because she was eyeballing it and she was trying to get up to it. And that's a recipe for disaster. And then the catnip also getting teeny little sprouts. I'm hoping anything. If anything produces, even just one tiny itty bitty one, I will be happy. Oh, and I almost forgot. It's a tin ornament and I collect those. So I got that while I was at that historical house. It's really cool. It's really lovely from the outside. We just took it easy the rest of the weekend, and now it's Monday. I woke up today, and sometimes I have really good days and I wake up feeling great and feeling like I've made a lot of mental progress. Some days I wake up, it just feels very heavy, and today's one of those days. So we're gonna take it slow. We're gonna start with, I made myself some bagels. I'm gonna sit here, watch something funny, fill our day with self-care and cozy activities. But first, look at this. She loves sitting in the window. I had to put the stairs there. Oh, you don't have to come over. Hey, sweetie. Right.
Yeah. Southern sayings
Last week I posted the video where I did that bad boy, and I want to promote him on Instagram so that people actually like see and go watch the videos. So I'm gonna film an Instagram reel for him real quick. You might have heard the phrase, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no, which is supposed to help people with people-pleasing tendencies learn how to say no when it's not an exciting opportunity. But I found the fatal flaw in that, and that's that you have to understand yourself in that. I tried to create my own Zaboomafoo because I have such bad burnout that it's one of the few projects left that felt actually exciting. And I was hoping that that excitement was enough to pull me out of the burnout. The issue is that that is the first phase of burnout. Being so excited about something that you're willing to make exceptions to your own boundaries and overwork to try and accomplish that goal. So the first step isn't learning how to say no, or even when to say no. It's learning how to identify your own boundaries, your own needs, and your own goals. And learning to accept and confess that you're an absolute workaholic. If you want to know how I made this guy, head over to my YouTube where I show the whole process and talk more about burnout recovery. See you there. That took a lot longer than expected, but I finally got all the Instagram stuff up, so that's good. That was my big, like, productive thing of the day that I wanted to make sure I got done. I didn't want to neglect that. On to cozier things. I just recently got myself a walking pad, which is very cool. So far I'm loving it because the area where we live, it's so hilly, and if you are not in the best shape, I wanted to start on like basic mode, easy level. I needed an entry into movement that was not already at an incline. So I'm gonna go for a little walk, just have a moment of movement, just wind down a little bit. is Tuesday, I think, right? I think it's Tuesday. It's the next day. I ended up spending the rest of the day out in the sunroom, and then in the evening, we had dinner, and then at the tail end of dinner, I got a message from someone on Etsy, and they were asking if I could ship them their order before Friday, like if it could get there before Friday. I don't have it set to offer expedited shipping of any kind, just because that seems like a recipe for false expectations. I messaged her and I said that we can try and figure it out. And we did. Now I have to pack the order first thing right now and get it out the door. Her order was just the detective badges. I'm guessing it's somebody's birthday or something, and they wanted it by Friday. Into the box they go. With special requests, I always get anxious. And so far, I've had nothing but lovely people. It's also a very clear sign to me to not make this my main source of income and my main activity, because it just brings me so much anxiety. Maybe that will lessen in time and with experience, but right now, anytime I'm reminded there's another human on the other end, I'm like, oh God. Just a little insight there. I am always happy to accommodate things. It's just I also need a reminder that not everyone is awful. And again, so far everyone has been completely lovely. So if you are one of those people that has reached out, thank you. You are very cool and you are helping me. And if you are thinking of reaching out, also thank you. Once you're nice. It just allows me to practice that. It's just the initial first message is like, oh, is this gonna be triple checking everything here? Just like that, we're all set. So I'm going. Can you tell that I'm on edge this morning? Can you tell? I'm gonna go drop this off and maybe pick up some food while I'm out and think about the rest of the day. So this house came with groundhogs. At first we thought it was only one of them. We named it Darnell, and now we know it's multiple Darnells, and they're all named Darnell, the hive mind of Darnell. But we have groundhogs. Okay, the rush is over. I had the guy at FedEx check my work. I always watch other people go through really stressful things, and a part of me empathizes and wants them to feel stronger about that and to feel okay with those struggles. Then another part of me kind of wonders, why do that if it's so much stress? Asking myself that right now. Something that I've realized as I'm going through this burnout recovery mental health journey is sometimes my anxiety says no too quickly. It's important for me to show myself that I am stronger than my anxiety wants me to believe, and things are not as scary as my anxiety wants me to believe. So when situations do crop up that I haven't tried before, I haven't encountered before, there's something that seems like, why not try? And in those cases, I try it once, even if it's scary, even if it's anxious. Try it once and see if it's worth it, and see if the outcome really is as scary as my brain is telling me. In this case, I currently don't feel comfortable taking that weight on. I don't like feeling like I have to rush a little bit too much outside of my own control. That was why it was important for me to at least try it once. Try it once and see if it's as scary as you think it is. If it is, great, don't do it again. If you've realized through that, overstepping your boundaries a little bit too much to do that thing, then don't. With all that said, out of the way, I am here at McDonald's to get a nice healthy lunch of champions. And then, at some point today, what I would really love to do is photograph my pins. But unfortunately, I use this camera for both of those things, so I'll be able to show you the aftermath, but not the process. Up next, French fries. McDonald's haul. I'm gonna sell French fries. Crispy strips. Apparently these are new. The extra fun part, because I could not resist. They have Squishmallow Happy Meal toys. So I wanted the toy. I'm a child. Oh, being an adult is weird. At least I got the bat. Well, not my first choice.
At least he's cute and he's spooky and we love that.
And now I'm gonna eat my meal. meal. And I think I forgot to mention it before. Blue raspberry icy, freezy, Fanta, frozen, whatever. Combine those words in some way that makes sense. Words are hard. This is good. The chicken. Oh my god. I only know about this one that I'm holding. Oh my god, there's a second one. Oh, yes. There's gonna be strawberries. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that's so cool. Yes. And I still had a few Etsy orders to fill, but they weren't rush orders, so I had some time to restock a few things and get everything in order. 2 out of 3 of the orders are fully packed. One is just waiting on me to restock the detective pin badges. Before I go down and cut those, I am going to clean up my desk. The absolute devastation that happens when I pack orders and I don't have a trash can under my desk. Two and a half hours. Now, because this is a basement workshop, that does mean that I get bugs in there. And this time, my partner found a woolly worm, or at least that's what he called it. I just find it so cute and so adorable. I love when he sort of gallops across the table. It was so cute. And after the badges were cut was, of course, painting and gluing them together. They're made in 2 layers so that the back layer is completely flat and has the black on one side and then the gold on the other, and then the top is where all the cutouts are. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is the way that I've been doing this. They take a while to make, and I'll confess, I did a little movie magic here. This is 2 separate days. I cut them and I did the first coat of paint on one day, and then I did the gluing and the second coat of paint on the next day. These are them up close. Welcome to Wednesday. I think it's gonna be a little bit warm today, so I'm debating staying out here, but I have things I have to do, both out here and inside. Monday was easy mode day. Yesterday was a frazzle mode. Aiming for somewhere in between today. Here I finally got to the photo shoot for my enamel pins. Life is really tricky. Sometimes even when you do your best to move on and move forward away from situations that you want no part in, reminders come back. I was sitting here taking a break and I checked my email and I was on the newsletter for something that I don't want to be on the newsletter for. It's such a rare newsletter, I would say once or twice a year. And now it's done, so it shouldn't happen again. Those moments happen. I've learned to let myself be angry and to remind myself why I don't want a part of that situation anymore. That I have a moment to process, to grieve, to be angry, to have feelings, whatever may crop up, and then move on with my day. So I've talked with my partner about it, and then I also reached out for some good happy things to celebrate the Clue Crew chat that I'm in. So if you're one of those, I appreciate you. That did make me feel a little bit better. So we're gonna try move on with our day. So as you can see, the kitchen is in absolute shambles. So it's time for a little tidy in here. Now, I've got a lot of people telling me that I should go pet these cows, but I'm gonna show you why I don't walk up and pet the cows.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not scary.
We've reached Thursday. Yesterday I did my photo shoot with my new enamel pins. I'm hoping to get the photos kind of edited and ready for posting on the listing and prepare the listing today so that I can do a shop lunch tomorrow, or shop update, I should say. I completely forgot about vlogging. We made it to Friday. It is already noon. I had breakfast and then I immediately leapt into filming a little reel for my enamel pins. And I have been wanting to stream on Twitch for a while. I am considering going and starting a Twitch stream. I think I might play more of Dredge. I started that last spooky season and I have yet to touch it since. I feel like I've accomplished a lot this week, but I also feel like it's been very chaotic. But I got what I wanted to get done. And of course I forgot to vlog anything at all for the rest of the day. I did end up doing the Twitch stream, and then after that we went to this absolutely gorgeous brewery slash restaurant here in town, and I just felt so grateful to be in this spot and to be in this space where I can take the time to slow down, enjoy places like this, and enjoy life a little bit more. So I'm hoping to do that a lot more. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!